Hello, Chris Green here with the Flood Insurance Guru, and today we're talking about some of the biggest impacts across the country we're seeing with Risk Rating 2.0. So today we're talking about these impacts of Risk Rating 2.0. Where are we seeing the biggest difference in premiums? That's what people want to know when they reach out to us and they have questions. We're going to discuss the good and the bad on that today. And now that we've gotten through phase 1 and we just recently started phase 2, where are we seeing the biggest impacts? Let's start with Flood Zone X. These were the non-required areas. If you don't have a mortgage, it's considered to be low risk. Remember, everybody's in a flood zone. Everybody has some kind of risk. But what would happen with Flood Zone X, FEMA, or the National Flood Insurance Program, would have these preferred rates. Preferred rates are now gone. You might have a rate of $400 to $600. Well, in some places, we're seeing that $400 to $600 turn into $1,500, $2,000 now. So what about the good impacts? We're seeing this a lot on flood zone A's across the country. This might be A, AE, A99, AO. Really anything that begins with A and is in a special flood risk area, we're seeing some good things happen across the country. Just recently in Pell City, Alabama, we saw a property owner go from $4,000 a year to $1,200 a year in a flood zone A on the lake. On the coast, we've even seen some significant reduction in premiums in flood zone A or AE. Not so much of V zones, but really those A zones. So what if you're in a coastal barrier area like you might see here behind us? Remember, these are coastal protected areas where either you can't build or substantially improve after 1982, and that FEMA doesn't even offer flood insurance in these areas. You're gonna see minimum impacts in these areas because currently the only people that offer flood insurance in these areas are private flood insurance carriers. So if you've got questions about Risk Rating 2.0, what kind of impacts could you see on your policy? What should you be looking for? And what can you do to continue to lower these premiums? Click below to visit our website, floodinsuranceguru.com. Remember, we have an educational background in flood mitigation, which means we can help you understand flood risks like this one right here and your flood insurance. Thank you.